Alright, so, welcome to Nine Kings. Rat boars. That's it. That's the title. Rat's infinitely scaling unit in Nine Kings that has a tendency to completely break the game, and boars, a unit that will scale the enemy that rides it based on how high its HP is. Can rats ride boars? We shall find out. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you do enjoy this video, please consider subscribing for more. It's free to do, but it lives rent-free in my head that you're not subscribed yet. If you want to make it a challenge, let's play rock, paper, scissors, and if I win, you have to subscribe. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the channel. Give the video a like as well if you want to have more stuff like this recommended to you on your YouTube homepage. Also check out the streams if you want to catch us live. Most importantly though, have a great day and enjoy. We don't have to do any rerolls, which is actually wonderful. You just mothership level 2. What is this Balatro looking game? Balatro? A Balatro? Excusez-moi. Get some more thieves down. Try getting bones to give effects or enchant your strongest unit. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I had like a farm and a thingy on a farm and a forest on top of my boars, but I had it on the highest difficulty so that their HP, like, you can't, I don't think it makes the most amount of sense to like go all in on rats early on Baron. I feel like you gotta have another game plan to like solidify the situation before you go going crazy, I guess. 9 stacks of precision. It is like a good amount of money, but I think we'd go reroll here. That would be good, but it's not great right now. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Oh, is the thing frozen? My bad. Been doing it a lot more recently. Hold on, we're still back. Another lab rat. Rat, I'm a 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 rat. I'm a rat, I'm a rat. Tell me how'd you like that? Doubles the damage in the target plot. It's not ideal. Alright, Viper. Have a good one, bud. It hasn't been killing the computer, but it will come pretty close, yeah. Now, let me see. Yeah, more rats is fine, actually. I think I'll take more rats. Give them some HP. The camera feed's got you looking like an old RPG dialogue scene. I actually take that as a compliment, man. Just being an NPC. What do you think here? King of nothing. Yeah. Because we do want farms as well to keep up with the rat production if we do get to that point. Just give me a vault for the time being. I don't think we have to worry about a tremendous amount else. The defenders are spooky puppies, man. While I was playing New Vegas yesterday, I saw a rat scurry under the couch. I'm assuming this is in real life, right? That does not sound ideal, admittedly. You guys seen Andor? Is that like a Star Wars one? I feel like I've seen it pop up on like Disney Plus, but I'm like far too entrenched in my like yearly Modern Family rewatch to have like taken note. And I also don't know anything about Star Wars, so unfortunately I do feel like it's somewhat lost on me. But so I'm gonna put you there. Pick you up so we unlock this slot. And then overhaul these. And that gave like quite a lot of levels. It does. We need to get our boars cooking. Modern Family is such a good comfort show. Yeah. I enjoy. Like, I usually watch it when I fall asleep, but it is. I do love a show where nothing actually inherently happens throughout the course of it, and you can, you know, just kind of. You know, I'm gonna put that. You're gonna think I'm insane. We're gonna put our combobulator down there. Star Wars with lightsabers. You hear that? You probably think it's bad, but it surely isn't. I've never watched Star Wars, and you're gonna hate me for that one, but like, it's just never been my cup of tea. I suppose like it probably doesn't help that like the first time I tried to watch like A New Hope or whatever, it the EQ, like the sound balancing on the movie, I was watching it when I was in bed, and it was like the talking was too quiet and the action was too loud, and that was infuriating because I had to keep getting up to like turn it down and like all this kind of stuff, and I was like, what am I doing here? Like, actually, what am I doing? This shouldn't break the game. There's not enough. We haven't got enough levels to break the game, but I'll take it because it's funny. The rat situation has been, we're here. We are here. But I do still need the game to hand me a boar if it would be so kind. But I've got 75 gold, so maybe I'll just reroll until I hit boars and then ignore everything else. Did you watch it legally? I don't remember. I think this was before Disney Plus, if I'm honest, so I'm gonna go ahead and say probably didn't watch it as legally as you could have watched it. Oh my god, man. This game's killing me. I don't know. What's the guy got to do to get a freaking boar around here? Halls of Torment is good as hell. Is that still in demo or is that still out? Dude, I remember like that's the one video where I think I will always remember Halls of Torment until the day I die, because it's like one of the videos where somebody was like, why the hell is he playing a demo? Is this guy too broke or something? And I was like, well, yeah, I am. But like, also, it was like, the game isn't even out yet. Is it in, I mean, when I played it, it was in demo only mode, right? But I was just like, man, this guy's killing me, man. He's like ruining my life with that. I feel like I gotta look it up actually. Hold on. YouTube.com/RossBoomsocks. Halls of Tor. I can visualize it in my head, but I just need to double check. Oh, it wasn't this one that the guy said. Yeah, no. But I do remember it nevertheless. I do remember it. I'll never forget the. Let me think here. Put you there, I guess. No, actually, I think I spent money on this one. I think I actually did buy it. It was early access. I don't think it was a demo when it came out. It was a year. Yeah, I definitely spent money on it then. There's no doubt about it. Finally, we get our boars. Oh my god, it's taken forever. It's taken years. Is Andor the one? I haven't seen the show obviously, but I have seen like a single clip. Reroll me. Reroll me. Overwork. That'll do me. Yeah, sure, why not? I seen a single clip of like a guy who was like a graffiti artist, and then he learned the language of something in Star Wars, like the one that Jabba the Hutt speaks, and he graffitied in that language on the walls and all that kind of stuff. And then instead of asking for payment, he was like, put me in the show and I'll do it for free. So, and I was like, oh, that guy kind of rocks actually. I think it was like a YouTube short, like an Instagram reel, but it was just some guy who like hella liked Star Wars, and then I don't know. Can you check your DMs real quick? We can make peace with an enemy king. I think we're chill on you for the time being. I mean, I gotta build. You're gonna actually make me build up Discord? Like, I don't even. What are we seeing here? Let's see. What could go wrong if I place a third? Clueless. What is it? Are those all rats? I'm gonna assume that they're all rats. A third combobulator though. I mean, it's not gonna. Well, it's gonna go off when that shrine hits it, right? I don't think there's so many that it's gonna break your game. I think you're like straying dangerously close to breaking your game territory. Three rats, 4 rats is not too bad. When you have like 9 spaces of rats that are all tied to each other, like it's bad. It will mess you up big time for sure. This game like just desperately wants to give you precision, man. What are your thoughts on the new Kings? I like a lot of things from both of the new Kings, so I'm pretty happy with both of them. I got no complaints. The rat build is like desperate to crash your computer though, admittedly, but we got rat boars right now, and we're loving our life. Getting a shrine would be fantastic. I'd be willing to take you. I'll pop you there. Although that farm hitting the rats is a little bit scary. I think that could very, very quickly get out of hand. I have a question. I'm actually not sure. Are the boars being mounted? That's what I want to know. Because there's every probability that they're not being mounted. Who is? I'm still against the King of Nature. Actually, I'm realizing. Just pop one down there. I need to get like a clone and get another forest cooking here. I think I zoomed my face in, and I do believe that the rats are raiding. Yeah, I think the rats are raiding. I think the rats are raiding the boars. Let me just. They are in fact raiding. Yeah, they are raiding the boars. Yeah, I didn't think it would crash. A bit scary, but I didn't think it would crash. What's your HP? 85? We get the... Oh, to be a rat on a boar. It must be a simple life, man. Imagine what a simple life you lead. Forests. Now, those rats are going to outpace very quickly. Let me think here. Oh, no, this is good, actually. This is really good. I'm going to get one, but I'd love to hit a shrine. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. So, overhaul me. Do that. And then just put me a shrine there. I think they're ratatouilleing the boars. I think that's what's happening, yeah. Excellent. Absolute damage pumpage, man. Damage pumpage? What am I saying, man? Am I alright? Procreate the boars, please. And then I think we could probably mortgage off like some. We wouldn't mind some money. 46, 42, 1400 gold. Do we need the vault? I guess like probably not. We kind of have like infinite money with the rats at this point, but Oh god, okay, yeah, okay. I would like to put a library down at some point. We have steel coating on our rats, which is really good. Procreate the board, please. Procreate the board. I mean, I think, even though we don't quite know where our build is going, because I quite frankly have no idea where to go from here, we should spend our money while the money is being... Well, we have the money, I suppose. I don't see a tremendous need to... You know what, though? I mean, I guess like you could just mortgage something off and get like 90 gold, because it's going to get hit by the shrine anyway, right? They're getting eaten alive out there, man. They're getting eaten alive. Clone would be fine. And then I do want a library, so like give me that. And then I guess what we can do, what level are you? 18? I'd be willing to mortgage you off. And then we'll clone it and we'll replace it, and then all will be well. Then we'll continue to have the other things going there. So clone you, put the lab rats there. Already it's at level 5, which is pretty good. You're getting eaten alive out there, man. Now we want to hit a library. Something that will actually benefit us, though. That would be good. Like feast. Feast could be nice. Feast could be nice. Feast could be nice. Overwork is also chill. Converts towers now summon bombers instead of lab rats. That's a shame that we didn't get that on the actual run that we were doing with the converters, because that would have gone crazy. Actually, the rats are battling my PC. That's half the fun, baby. That's half the fun. Let's continue to make stacks of reinforcement on it. We're kind of actually realistically, I mean, combustion would be good on you. There's just like a lot of things that we want, I suppose. People want to put like a little discombobulator down there. We do kind of probably want to be at war with the King of Stone at some point, just so we get the earthworks and stuff like that as well. Overhaul's chill though. Combustion, we do want you. Earthwork, we do want you. Mortgage and clone, we do want you. Reroll me. Reinforce, overhaul, that's fine as well. Reroll. Don't think... I mean, Carnage could be... I wouldn't hate it. 10%? Sure. Reinforce again. Reroll me. Actually, you know what? Over invest is fine. Over, yeah, that's fine. I think we can say good night there. Do we have a half decent stack? You're at 40. I'm gonna go ahead and mortgage you off right here. Do we have a lab rat somewhere? Probably not. So maybe somewhere in the midst. Combustion you. Combustion you. Carnage you. Just get like a billion stacks of good stuff here. In all actuality, let's put a beacon down. Overhaul it. That hit the combobulator as well. Earthwork that. Put that down. Put that down. Put that down. Triple discombobulator proc. How many you got there? Plus 20. Let's offering off one of the combobulators. We got another earthwork. Let's go. Earthwork you. Combobulator. 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 The combobulator levels everything up once, which then procs a billion level ups on everything else, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. I kind of wouldn't mind putting another library there, actually. Something about it. Something about it. But I guess like from that point, we need to clear some space here now. So like, get rid of you. Steel coat on the center if we can. You know what? Mortgage off this top line. We get 1,400 gold, which is huge. I think the reinforces are kind of redundant at this point, but we can overinvest you guys as well. How many rats do we have? 378. It's not that many. Honestly, it's really not that many. But it is definitely like struggling to be. The boars can't keep up, in all honesty. Which is, you know, I guess expected, but the boars are having a tough time. The boars are having a tough time. There's only, I mean, they are probably stacking stuff to the maximum here, but oh wait, what am I doing? Make peace with. I don't know if we. It's probably gonna have to be you, I think. Procreate on the boars is huge. We wanna continue on the procreate line of thinking here. The procreate line of inquiry. And then here I roll until I hit another library, and then it should level up immediately at the end of this turn, if I'm lucky. Now, are you at level 3? You're at level 3. I feel like another combobulary is going to be like overkill. I think I'd be willing to cut down on the amount of rats. I feel like that would cut down on the amount of lag. We've got a very solid unit of people. Same, hello. Listen, that's all part of the. It's all part of the scheme to get you in. Who do I want to go against here? I genuinely don't know. I know somebody in the chat just said literally just not stone, but it's chill. Don't worry, don't sweat it. Ballistas nuke rats, not Arcana ballistas, not Arcana rats. Trust me on that one, because they're all on boars, bro. They're all on boars. Their HP is stonked up. Admittedly, not as stonked up as it could be. I'd love a feast. I'd love a feast. Double the HP. So offering you off. Earthworks is interesting though. Okay. Reinforce you. We're gonna build a wall. We're gonna build a wall. We gotta build it higher, much higher. Procreate is what we're after here. We can't. The rats are still getting horrendously outpaced, but at least it's something. Procreate is magical. Clone's fine as well, in all honesty. Earthworks is something that we want. We could get Procreate from that. I think we just continue rolling until we get a bunch of Procreates here. Or Earthworks. Earthworks and Procreate are the two things that we want. Okay, I think that's probably enough. I do want to save money a little bit here, believe it or not. Offering, you know what, earthwork you up. Put you there. This is where am I? Okay. Procreate. Earthwork up that forest. Offering up you. That'll do. Put you there. Put you back there. Forest, and then clone a forest. Put a forest there. Then we got one empty slot. Where am I right now, man? Where am I? Continue to procreate these, and then sure. I got no idea where our wall like HP is, but it might go to the moon. Who knows? He's doing tech on a level I can't understand, dude. I know, right? I'm a little bit lost, man. I'm a little bit lost, admittedly. I'm sitting here like, sure. We can make peace with an enemy king. I don't think we need you anymore. I'm just waiting until like the moment when just randomly at like round 70 we get beaten, you know? There is, and it's gonna happen. Like, I know it's gonna happen. I mean, our entire area, our entire base is filled. You know, there's nothing we can do. Frankly, there's nothing we can do. Do forests affect all spaces? No, they don't. They only affect adjacent spaces, but we kind of have a layout here. Like, every single forest is getting hit by at least like minimum two forests, and then sometimes the corner ones are getting hit by 3. So, well, some of the corner ones. That's fine. How much HP do the walls have? This one has 20,000, 13,000. They're actually scaling quite quickly, and that will only get faster the longer I stay alive. Bear in mind, when we hit round 70, it will not matter. The walls will come down at, like, with incredible efficiency. We're absolutely cooked the second that happens. A part of me is like tempted to get rid of the shrine and then maybe have another rat next to it so that there is an option for money, but I appreciate that might not be doable, frankly. But what's the point of the wall if all the units are outside anyway and dead by the time the enemy comes up to the wall? I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of just doing it to look swag, but I'd say generally it's to stall for if you're running a tower build, for instance. Feast. That's what we want. 150k swag. We do still need that farm there, though. There's no doubt about it. We need that farm there because it's only a third of our rats are actually getting bored up here. So it's so dumb, man. Double overwork. So like, I mean, this is getting hit 15 times, which is, so it's gaining 30% every turn. which is pretty nice, man. Pretty nice. I mean, honestly, like the wall is purely for swag's purpose. Like it's not doing anything for me. Like don't worry, like it's not. There's not any strategic reason other than I'm like, oh, that would look pretty cool. That looks pretty cool, and it does look pretty cool. It is purely cosmetic, yeah. You gotta hit up the King of Nothing Beacon Blacksmith Quarry build. I'm planning on hitting up a lot of the kings with yeah, make friends with you. That's fine. Doing tower builds for each of the kings because it does spark a lot of joy. King of Spells as well because I think you can get some buffs onto his thing that makes it fire even faster, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I did it with the King of Greed, and it was okay. It wasn't unbeatable though. It wasn't unbeatable. And I even though this build is like I'm literally walking through enemy armies, I'm gonna give it like 5 more years before things start going badly. Year 70 is like where things start to fall off the rails a little bit. I don't know why either. It just does. Enemies are now stronger. I mean, we walked through the boss. I mean, yeah, give it a couple more years. You kill the kings. You can beat their like avatar, I guess, but the kings are always fightable because otherwise you can't get their cards, I guess. But I mean, I guess you could hit in shops and stuff like that, but like, you only get like one every like 10 years, I suppose. Something tells me that like this is a bad idea, but like I gotta pick somebody, right? So I'm trying to think actually in my head. I think he's like not too bad. We got a lot of guys. Now that I think about it, I could be doing something with overinvest here. Wait, I can overinvest the walls, bro. I could be overinvesting the walls. Procreate though, chill. That's like one of the few cards I actually want to use. Yeah, this, I mean, let me think here. I mean, I'd like to go for another feast, man. Double the HP, because then that is a 3,000,000% buff to my rats. Who, oh my god, dude, their health is, dude, the numbers are nuts, man. Like 300 of those rats are gonna be like super soldiers, man. The game's gonna crash before like I lose, I think. I mean, listen, we don't know because the scaling on this game does get very difficult. I mean, look. I mean, it looked like they were putting up a better fight than they were, admittedly. They actually ended up not putting up that big of a fight, but still. Scary. Can you corrupt their avatar or hold it for ransom? No, it's just you just kill it and then you can continue on because you fight yourself as well. Because like one of the enemies that you can never get rid of in this game is yourself. Like there's always going to be like an uprising. It's called like the rebellion. Sacrifices all troops adjacent to target. Target plot gains the number of units sacrificed. I should have considered Unify as an option. I've never used it because I could add on. I could have added a bunch of boars onto, but then that would have gotten rid of all the rats. I could have added a bunch of rats onto the boars, but yeah, no, that wouldn't. That would probably not. That'd probably be stupid actually. Now that I think about it. Overinvest. The rerolls are costing a lot of money now. Overinvest. One more. Just one. How about just one more? Okay, what about one more? Yeah, one more. Nah, that's bad. One more. This is literally what gambling is like. Procreate. One more. One more. Procreate. Overinvest. Swag. That'll do me. Wunderbar. No idea. Oh, Pennywise. Pennywise creeps to sad. Oh my god. This is Nine Kings. Welcome, welcome, mate. Why is everyone trying to invade you? Why can't you invade them? Listen, man, I don't know. This is just it's called politics, sweetheart. Look it up. I don't know, man. Look it up, buddy. I don't understand the geopolitics of this particular world. Although I can see that the amount of rats and boars that I have on the screen is starting to cause some problems for the game. I don't know if adding vampirism into the mix is going to do anything. Frankly, I don't think it's a good idea. Sure, get rid of you. I've got some massive walls. Actually, I could have overinvested them. That probably would have. I think you can overinvest that because I think they're like kind of like a tower almost. Like, well, what's the HP on them? About 6 million. About 6 million HP. It will not matter if they touch. If one of those enemies touches at one time, it's going down. That's all I'm saying. 417 rats. Or boars, sorry. They're catching up, man. They're catching up. No, they're not. They're not catching up. There's 900 rats, man. They're not catching up at all. They're not catching up. I think I'm at like the highest year so far I've been on. With, I mean, I've not been trying to necessarily, but I've definitely not been trying because I want to try and get like a bunch of builds out. And doing like an actual long run can take. I mean, the one that I did that got to 300 was like 2.5 hours of like just clicking over and over again, like just clicking one spot, selling a card, click one spot, sell a card, click one spot. Man, it was I gave up one of them crashed, I think. I don't remember how though. I don't remember what happened exactly. I did one recently that I was like, all right, we'll get to year 200 and then give up, and that was fine. I didn't have any issues with that. Defenders raiding boars is not on my list. It is now. Thank you very much. Yeah, I used that. I did that yesterday. I doubled all the rats and crashed it. I think they funnily enough, they put out like a patch note. Nine Kings put out like a patch thing yesterday that basically was like, hey, we've. Hold on, let me pull it up here. Let me see here. Yeah, so it did. Mycelium, by the way, got buffed. The dev came in the stream and I talked about Mycelium and how it was bad and it doesn't work. But they said Fury will spawn, but they're now much stronger. So that I want to check that out if possible. And then they also said that they fixed where is it? Yeah, it fixed the bug that was causing splicing to over level up rat builds. So the game is in a constant state of fighting for its life. What an attack on Titan are those walls. You know, I actually, funnily enough, like me and my friend Liam, we've started up a live action anime adaptation kind of day. So like he started coming over to mine every Thursday, and we'll watch like a live action anime adaptation, whether it be like a series or a movie or something like that. Like on last Thursday, we watched the End of Bet on Netflix, which is like the Kakegurui Western adaptation. But then also afterwards, I put on the first live action 2015 Attack on Titan movie, and it's not aged great. It is. I would admit, like it is quite creepy. It's not like. Once again, I'm surprised at how like it's actually like not that bad, but like it was yeah. Why would I even crash here? What do you mean? There's nothing happening. Oh, brother. Okay, well, at least we know the game was made in Unity. I don't know. What's it doing? What? I am never gonna get XP on any of these kings, man, because they keep crashing, and when you crash, you don't get experience, man. That sucks. Well, that was the rat boar build, I guess. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. Give the video a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Comment down below on the YouTube video your suggestions for future builds as well. I'd love to hear it. I could quick continue. We could try to quick continue. See what happens. I'm scared. It's a black screen. It's not doing anything. It's crashed again. Okay, cool. Yeah, anyway, see you next time. Have a great one.